is. It's your boy Young Cash, aka Joe with Galaxy. Y'all already know what it is. This is a shout out to my dog Trump. The TrumpWilson road on the west, the Wild Wild West. You already know we getting in. He one of my day one niggas. Day one, what I mean, day one. Been there since day one, since I was a jit. You feel me? So 100 with that nigga. There's one love. Y'all know what it is. Man Squad.
What we're supposed to be doing is we're supposed to be, he got old footage along with some new footage while building up Daddy.
8 ball.
Building up Daddy, I'm shooting like the Wild Wild West. I've been plugging you on the dock already. So we was gonna tell the whole MOE story like from front to back. It was gonna take about the next 2 years to do it, the next year and a half or so. It was gonna kind of be in conjunction with you coming back, you feel me? Coming out. And the reason he came to me this morning, we met at the house about it because he got the footage, stockpile. So I kind of
order?
Nah, I'm gonna separate it while you going through what you're going through. I already know, but I got the capabilities to do it, so I'm gonna do it, and I kind of stepped ahead of the game up, so I'm in a position where I can get it done. You know what I'm saying? When you remember the last time me and you was in here? I can tell you. When we take it up, May the 8th, 01. See, this is the deal with him. Niggas think they know him, but they don't really know him. I know him. So I'm gonna take him there. You ready? May 8th, 2001. It was about this time. We was right here. Wait till Vince cut his camera on. Niggas don't really know Cash. They think they know Cash. They don't know Cash. I got every piece of our life I kept. I documented every single piece. I just bought a few pieces tonight just to show you how I feel about you. I'm always defending your ass in public because niggas piss me off. But I'm gonna take you there, May 8th, 01. Fifth Ward boy. How you feel about music now versus the last time we did music in this building together? How you feel about it now? Here we are some 10 years later.
My shit done grew a lot.
Yeah.
As far as me. I mean, you've been on your lyrical shit.
Yeah.
I kind of just stepped mine up a little bit because I was borderline brainwashed.
Yeah.
But you know, shit get real and then, I was young. When you live life, shit change. You know, you experience the shit for yourself instead of going on what another nigga seen or what another nigga did.
Yeah.
So of course, shit get real. Lyrics get real.
I'm gonna tell you something. I watch you grow from that to that. I keep this stuff in my closet. It reminds me of the things we went through. The brain tumor, Vic getting shot. It reminds me of all that stuff to keep me grounded.
Upstart management. Very wise.
And I know you don't know, so I get a chance to tell you right now. I've been waiting to tell you for a long time. There you go again. I think about Rico a lot. All the days we spent in that room over there, writing songs. Doing it like no other group did it at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I figured I'd bring some of these pictures.
That's me?
No, that's Rico. Soccer.
You know what? You know about that?
Nope, let me hear it.
Guess what she got? Guess who her baby daddy is?
Who was her baby daddy?
You know who that is, right?
I know who she is.
That's Matt X.
Exactly.
She got a baby from Dwight Howard. Orlando Magic.
Are you serious? She was always chasing that cash too.
Somebody media takeout right now, probably.
They lived on Dunn Avenue together. Yep. would you tell a young nigga who trying to do what it is he see you do? Or what would you tell him now that you wouldn't do to tell him when we first started doing this as kids?
She gotta be your life. You gotta be 100 in. No other side shit. No, you barely can have a job, a real job. I mean, I know people got fun, and I ain't saying the streets is the way either, but that's just how I got mine. But I mean, if you ain't 100 at this shit, going all the way in, bite it, you might as well hang it up, cause this shit take 100% of your time. You gotta be in the studio a lot. You gotta be out of town a lot. You gotta be working a lot. You can't do that shit and be, you know what I'm saying, at a 9 to 5 and you know, been doing all this extra curricular activities. You gotta be 100. This shit gotta be your life, all in. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of niggas fail to realize, that they can just. I mean, it's a lot of niggas they want to be all in. You know what I'm saying? But they can't be, cause they got bills. They might got kids. All that shit. Hey, that's just how. That's what you got going on in your life. That's fucked up on your end. There just ain't shit you can do about it. But the industry is like right now industry. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, you know what I'm saying?
Current.
Yeah, everything gotta be on the right time. And so all that shit about, I gotta go watch the kids. You know, miss this situation or miss this opportunity. I just ass out.
That's right.
So we gotta make a lot of sacrifices, like I did.
And especially being in the market that we're in, right? And in the region that we're in, it's even harder.
Yeah, it's harder because you got everybody. Well, I didn't even not in our region. Everywhere, really. Everybody rapping. You know.
Everybody and their mama.
Yeah,
when we was doing this right here, everybody wasn't even rapping.
Nah. Yeah. About 3 or 4 groups in the city. Period.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Us, La Familia, 904 Records, and Duval Ballers. That's it. And 50-20. That's all I remember.
And I'm gonna say it on tape, nigga. I interviewed Raw from No Love, and this is what Raw said. We didn't pre-plan it enough. We was eating seafood, chopping it up, and he said, this is what he said, Cash. Boy, I'm so glad I get to see you in the flesh to tell you this. Raw from No Love, with all the ego he got, said that every night he went to sleep, that he didn't contend with nobody but us. You know what I'm talking about? He had enough. He was humble enough to tell me that, and I got it on tape. Eating seafood.
He always been a real nigga. He always been one of them niggas that just was like for the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck all the other shit. We need to build the city. Everybody need to connect. And he was always that type of nigga. So I always fuck with Raw.
I'm gonna ask you this here. When you hear that shit now, you probably do like me. I turn my motherfucking head. That build the city thing and this and that. I'm inside. I feel like that. But you don't see niggas expressing that on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, cause I think it's a competition. Like niggas are so lost. Like what separated me from a lot of niggas, that these niggas want to be number 1 in this city. I never looked at the game like that. You know what I'm saying? Even when I first started, like I'm in competition with the world. You did? I ain't
not the city.
Yeah, these niggas ain't. That don't mean nothing to me to be number 1 in the city. I mean, you're a local nigga all your life. Yeah. I was trying to expand my shit and be number 1 in this region or this area or this, you know what I'm saying, this the United States or whatever. That's what I'm still striving for. So if you think small like that, you're gonna get small results. You know what I'm saying? I was never the type of nigga who try to compete with other niggas to be number 1 in the city, cause that shit don't mean nothing to me. There's only so much money you can get in the city anyway. You niggas ain't paying no money.
Well, I said this in private, so I'm gonna say this in public right now, cause it's gonna be in public anyway. If I was you, I would tell these motherfucking niggas, fuck you niggas, cause every time I walk in the club, I hear at least 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 times a night a Cash record. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I started doing this shit with you, and I feel that way about you, hearing the records when I walked in. We was in the Fox just the other night. You know, they ran probably 4 or 5 Cash records in a row. When Mook was getting killed downtown at the tailgate, they was playing X in the background. If you listen to Doc, you know what I'm talking about? So I hear all the stuff that I hear and all the things and shit like that, and I throw it all out the window. And I'm gonna tell you this here, man, I am extremely proud of you.
I appreciate it, bro. I ain't never let that type of shit get to me, because I'm the type of nigga, man, I don't really give a fuck about what another nigga think about me. Like, my life is my life, and I ain't never like to talk like Like just like I don't ever like to talk publicly about like
Yeah.
other niggas hating and all that shit. I just let my music talk for itself. You know what I'm saying? I don't. These niggas talking, my shit getting played in the club.
Exactly. That's
These niggas talking, I got shows all across the southeast region.
Exactly.
They can keep talking, you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing me. I don't give a shit about what another nigga think or what another nigga say. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like I told old girl today, I did an interview for with Miss River City today. Like, really, these niggas should be thanking me. And I'm on some cocky shit. This is the first time I've probably ever been cocky, but really, these niggas need to be thanking me because name one nigga in Jacksonville who had a song playing in the club before I made that shit happen.
Exactly. Nobody.
You can't name a nigga.
Nobody.
You feel me? Before
On
69 was, and then they had the whole ass to do that.
On record, nobody.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever, no songs ever from Jacksonville ever got played in the club to you heard Give Me a Bottle played in the club. And I made that shit happen myself. I showed niggas the formula to make that happen. Now you got your T-Rones playing in the club consistently.
Yeah, you do.
Saw Money playing in the club consistently. Hustle House got songs playing in the club. And you know, Bread Boys, you know, you got hit. If you make a hit single, now when you make a hit single in Jacksonville, it can get played in the club. And I made that way, so niggas really should be thanking me, but I don't even get into all that shit. Like
but 10 years ago, that wasn't possible. You're right.
It wasn't possible at all
until you did it. And if that flyer I handed you was Give Me a Bottle.
Yeah.
I called you. You was in New York, and I talked to you on the phone. I said, hey man, I got something I want you to do when I get back. I was putting together an album. It was an abstract album. It was just something I wanted to do. We made track 2 off my Bliss album. To this day, I walk around and people still talk about that damn record. Remember that guitar?
Yeah.
That hard ass record?
Yeah, I remember. What we did at your house?
Exactly, at my house. When you walked out the door that day, I told myself, I said, Cash on something else. He gonna make something, you know what I'm talking about? I could tell by the way you approached everything. You know what I'm saying? We had been around a million rap niggas, but it wasn't the same. I could tell you had learned something going down to the TJ DJs. You was learning something, and it rubbed off. You feel me? And these niggas should thank him. The nigga is absolutely right. You should be thanking him. You should always be thanking him.
I don't care if you don't, though.
But if you don't, it ain't no big deal, but you should.
I'm just saying.
This TrumpWilson life on the West, so this for all my niggas on the West, this how I talk, and it rub off on they ass. Nigga, when you doing your little parties, play his records, and we do. When we throw out little parties and shit like that, we do. And I don't get a chance to tell you, so I got a chance to tell you tonight.
I know you holding it down.
Holding it down. Believe that.
But this the only nigga though. This the only nigga out of the. This nigga like out of the millions of niggas. Cause when we first came in the game, like what we had 3 members, right? We didn't even want no other niggas. And I argued with my brother today. I like nigga, what? We don't need another nigga in the 904 clique. Now we got 3 niggas. That's straight. We good with that. And my brother came to me and said, man, I got this one nigga, Trump. And he say, the nigga can spit. The nigga been spitting. I like, man, dog, fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think we did. That's when we first did. We went to was it Jamie in the studio?
Black House.
Black House.
Yeah, Black House.
Man, that nigga went to spin. And they had wrote that shit down so fast. Cause back then I was writing back then. I was writing. I'm writing. Everybody writing. I'm like on line 3 or 4. This nigga done with here. This nigga spitting this shit. This nigga was saying some crazy ass shit. And I was like, yeah, man, we need that nigga. What? That's gonna be the nigga. That's gonna be the lyrical nigga of the camp. You know what I'm saying?
Never heard that story. I'm feeling flattered right now.
Yeah, I mean, I just what I remember. Cause you remember certain shit like coming up in the music, like especially with this music shit. Certain shit gonna stick out. That's one of the moments I remember. That nigga was sitting on the edge of that motherfucking thing, that banister, and your boy was in there with the dread. I forgot that nigga name. And that nigga went to spitting that shit. I forgot what song it was. It was the first song you did with us though. I can't remember what it was.
Some gangsters coming straight out the
Bango.
banger.
Yeah, all that shit. Yeah. That nigga went to spitting that shit, man. I was like, yeah, this nigga in. Fuck all that shit. I was like, this nigga in.
And when we did shows, we did shows like no other artist did.
Yeah.
We did. We was bad. We was bad as hell. And when Vic got shot, that shit took all that away from me. I ain't never felt the same about music again, man.
Yeah, that was a crazy situation, but you know, I was the type of nigga, man, where I felt like I can do 2 things. We can lay down, somebody can grab that torch, and keep this shit pushing, man.
And you did that, but we had money. We was a little older than you, so we had money. I since then have went through money, lost money. Man, my lifestyle ain't nowhere near where it used to be, but I'm happy as hell with my decisions. You know what I'm talking about? But we had money, and I wasn't for that no more.
Yeah.
I really wasn't. So I tell you that to see you go on and do that, I get to tell a story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it's a story.
And money is nothing too. Like money, like we the type that we don't really give a shit about money. I mean, it was coming so easy for us. Like niggas ain't even understand the type of shit we was doing. Like you couldn't even like the plugs and connects we had. Niggas would die to have them. You feel me? So like it wasn't like money was never an issue with us. So that's why like when niggas say, oh yeah, cash wanna do it, I don't really give a fuck what a nigga said I done done. Cause especially now when you see a nigga indicted, fighting the feds, I fought the feds. You know what I'm saying? They came out on top. Like my charges, they speak for themselves. So it's nothing. I'm not glorifying nothing like that. But I'm just saying like we had money, and it was a difference between us. Like we was putting our money in, all our money into this. What we doing?
Believe that.
100% of that shit.
Of it, yeah.
You know, we balled a little bit, but we balled for a car. We balled for a reason. That's why I tell a lot of niggas that you gotta ball for a reason. You can't. That was another thing that put me over the top as far as my music. I know how to ball.
And I tell niggas also this. My old lady hear me tell niggas this. I tell them Cash had money. Don't I tell them that? Cash had money from when we was a kid. He was younger than us, but he always had money. So y'all think he is mesmerized by money, but he not. And without going into detail, we all had money. So how you see a nigga come up around you and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 niggas got money?
Yeah. And we was the first nigga who seen that. You know, you could have one nigga and he would blow $10,000 and look like a fucking fool. Or you can get 10 niggas and everybody put up as a rat, and you doing the same fucking thing.
That's what we did.
And we mastered that shit. And me, I only balled when it was for niggas to see, when it was important, when they made a statement for something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna I'm going to the mall and let's buy $5,000 worth of cook for what? That shit don't make no sense to me. But I'm gonna go to that club, and when my song come on, I'm finna throw $2,000 worth of motherfucking ones in the crowd. So they gonna remember my song, and I'm gonna do this every fucking Friday, like I used to do in the Roxy. It broke my song. That's what I'm gonna do. That's
and what's funny, you told me you were gonna do that. I remember you telling me. You said, man, people are motivated by money.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like I figured that out young.
Yeah.
Cause I used to always see my brother doing all type of deals and dealing with radio stations and niggas who do promotions and club owners and all that shit. Man, them niggas didn't want to give a shit to a nigga till my brother said something about money. When he said that magic word or how much you need or whatever, everybody started moving. I figured that out at an early age, which did kind of hurt me in the long run too, cause when you get in the real industry, like this bullshit, like around here, like this ain't the real fucking industry. This is a bunch of niggas rapping, you know what I'm saying, trying to get on. But when you get in that real industry, it's gonna be a bunch of niggas who seek niggas out, young niggas with money or dope niggas with money, and try to take their money and you know what I'm saying, say they gonna do this and do that. And they professionals at this shit, especially them niggas in New York. You know what I'm saying, in Atlanta, all them type of niggas, they professionals at that shit. So that fucked me up, and that's why me going through that and wasting a lot of money, I'm talking about thousands and thousands of dollars on that type of shit. Now I can go and tell another nigga, you know what I'm saying, yeah, don't waste your money on this here, put your money here. You know what I'm saying, I can tell somebody that, and I just, you know, live and you learn.
Well, you done covered everything I was gonna cover. Man, once again, I'm proud as hell of you. I know it's probably gonna be awkward for the next, months to come or whatever.
Yeah.
But I came in here tonight. Would you believe I don't let nobody tell me nothing about nothing? I don't let them tell me nothing about you. So I came here tonight with an open mind because I don't know nothing about what you're going through. I truly can look you eye to eye and tell you that at my house, I don't let it come through my door. So I don't know nothing about what you're going through. So I'm talking to you from love. I don't have a clue. And as cool as me and Short Man is, we never even utter a word about it. Our relationship's super tight, but we don't talk about it because I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So I came here and you gave me pretty much everything I wanted to tell, especially to the young niggas. They don't want to be in this situation.
Just know this.
Yeah.
When it comes to the whole situation, I ate it for the team, and there's no better person that I would rather put.
That's a good way to put it.
It was no better person to put but me, because I got a situation. It's a high profile case. You know what I'm saying? If it would have been anybody else, it probably would have been fucked up. If it would have been anybody, it would have been Matt, my brother, fucking Trump, murder, anybody else, it probably would have been a fucked up situation, because the crackers really don't give a fuck about regular. And I ain't say y'all regular, but you know what I'm saying? It's a high profile with me. You know what I'm saying? Being an artist and all that shit, people know who I am.
Yeah.
So that shit played a part in my whole case. So at the end of the day, it was better, you know what I'm saying? But like, I took the time for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Even if I had to do 5 years, I would have had to eat that for my niggas, because they want everybody connected with us. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I ate it for the team, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on that. Them niggas showed me the way, so at the end of the day, I'm good.
I'm proud of you too, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, sir.
When I get home, it's on, nigga. Y'all know what it is. I'm talking about for real. I got so much shit in the making that it ain't, you know, I don't like to brag, but I just got so much shit gonna happen when a nigga get out, man. Everybody gonna be straight.
I've been giving out Fairbound in conjunction with my DVD. I bought DVDs for everybody tonight too. So we've been pushing them through the West. Snappy been holding them up for you too.
Yeah.
Okay, they dropped me off like 40 copies of it. So that's what I've been doing for you.
Fairbound got probably some of my best work. Cause the Fairbound was like, I don't know, like this one I got coming out. I got the Vacation finna come out right before.
Yeah, he told me that this morning.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out tomorrow. We'll see how that works though. But like, I mean, the Vacation sweet too, but like Fairbound was like all that anger and you know all that shit just all piled up and fuck it, just go in and do this shit. Fuck these niggas.
Exactly.
I know, you know what I'm saying. You know who did what, all that. You know what I'm saying. You know who here, know who dipped, all that shit, and just going in the booth and making that shit happen though. So I look like Fairbound. That's one of my favorite CDs. So I listen to that shit like.
When we gonna do that? When we gonna do that organic record? I always want to do one last.
Man, you know, you always get on some different
I know.
shit.
That's why I said organic, nigga. So you'll know. We gotta do that.
Be ready. You know,
We gotta do that.
I'm
When you
all
get
across
out,
the
you'll
board
be
now.
ready for that, boy. You watch. You'll be ready.
I'm all across the board now, so it don't.
I know. That's why I asked you now.
Shit, I'm
But
ready.
you know what? I've been on that. Now
Yeah,
see
you
these
been on that.
Kanye
I'm just
West.
catching up.
Yeah, when I see these Kanye West niggas and all that, man, let me tell you something.
I'm catching up.
Been with that shit, man.
Yeah, you been on that abstract.
Nah, I think it's cornball to a certain extent to how far they done took it, like with these nerd glasses and all that. I don't do that. I don't do that.
It's still about the words, what they're saying. All that other extra shit just for play and for image. But like, but Kanye be saying some real ass shit though. Kanye the type of nigga dog. He don't reached it now. Like his old shit, he was still on it, but like right now, he to that fact where like fuck what everybody think. I'm finna do music that I feel is what I feel.
I felt
fuck
that on the
everybody.
last record when I heard last night he made. What's the new one? I just heard it the first minute. I just heard it the first
I
time.
think he was dropping every Friday. I'm just saying. So.
It was on the radio. So. I really appreciate you with love, Circle Sir. Don't think I don't.
You out here, bro?
Yeah.
You got to work in the morning or something?
Nah,
I got a situation.
I got a situation.
You still on?
You got all the way to 30, so
How long that restaurant been closed down on the corner?
even Wednesday night.
Tomorrow night.
Man, I got all this stuff. So.
Yeah, you know, we good. I see you though, bro. We just about to talk.
Hey, how long that restaurant been closed on the corner from your house?
Which one?
The buffet one everybody was going to.
I don't know.
We drove over there yesterday and got a crash course. It was closed when we got there.
Yeah, I stopped messing with them. They tried me, so I kind of stopped.
I don't even want to hear your horror story. I'm
Talking
going
about
back.
the Argyle?
No.
Nah, over in Dunn.
Done.
Had a nice little soul food restaurant. Been there. Hey, but hey, they was smelling good. I was like, but nah, they tried me, dog. I was like, nah, y'all too.
We need one on the west, cause
Yeah, they got a little touch of heaven right on the 103rd, but I don't know about that one.
They got one across from the Save right on the third.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, right there.
My old girl don't eat from it. She says nasty, but
yeah,